No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeted me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, hit before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, pricks. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard top Carrera to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the front yard yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Oh.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. I need y'all to rewind this and play this from the top.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
We
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with
picture of DMs. They be silent like bass hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think I'm better than me. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be gon' be more clever, yeah. If a then a girl do it better. If a you know a girl do it better. She see it all, even if it's
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson set to get this one started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
65.
A carry here for Tracy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Nixon.
And he will get into the end zone. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's McCaffrey. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. And the 49er.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That is a big gain for the 49ers. A pickup of 44 yards.
49er first down.
Purdy on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle made by Bobby Okereke. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll try to pick this up with a hot pass. To the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about a yard. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ayuk makes the catch right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Sanchez in punt formation.
Here's Smith-Marset. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. On play action, it is Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Well, left side, that's Johnson. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
A gain of 18.
Looking to throw. It's Darts. He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he will dive into the end zone. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. That his first touchdown of the new year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will move out to a 14-7 lead.
49-7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Purdy using the pop pass. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage, but he's not gaining any either. It's third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Sanders' kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A play fake, now Dart. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice game to his tight end.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the play fake, here's Dart. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Giant first down.
50-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ran about the luxuriness of the highest metric. The city just made a sweet. People diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome to New Orleans with the indicator and the yelling.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the 49ers first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown. 49ers.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Sanchez set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Jameis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Keon White. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on now as he's on to punt for the second time. McCaffrey going to return it. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
At the Giants' 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. To McCaffrey, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. A short one there. Tossed by Kittle. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The throw here is complete, and the tackle is made at about the 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback...
And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Winston. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants cut the lead to 3. 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds onto that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack. Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped with no gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The 49ers out for the punt. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. Oh, they had a shot there and hit it to 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down by Mike Del Munoz. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Winston. We'll look underneath here for Tracy. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They keep it on the ground with James. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield.
And he'll take it on in. George Kittle his second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find...
He gets free. And he will score. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Giants are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
A gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
To throw, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
On play action, Winston. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Winston. First down throw there is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winston. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Giants.
Winston to throw on 1st down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 9 yards.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
3rd down.
On the give, it's Tracy. They're going to bring him down to 21, but they're also going to move the chains after that run. 1st down picked up on the ground.
That's another.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, New York.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you've got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
12 more yards from him there, and another first down. Right back to him on first down. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Third down, Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's good. Make it fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
We go play action. It's Winston. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Winston. Pass pulled in by Tracy. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Here's first and 10.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Winston. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They come up for second and 2. They'll drop to throw. Open man, that's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, Winston. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Throwing, Jameis. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll run. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Winston. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good, and the Giants have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Pearsall going to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are right back in this one.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So a road win here for the Giants. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0